Okay, so we are making some good progress here, and we now have a data pouch plus a reader.
Hmm.
And we got our decryption module and some other things that we can use or on maybe some bots around this
Yep.
place.
Probably.
Yes. So what do you think? We can maybe go back and try to talk to the robot standing in the line again?
Yeah. I feel like there should be something.
Because he didn't really want to acknowledge our presence last time.
Hello?
Boss, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to find another way to communicate with it.
Okay, maybe with this device.
Feudal.
No.
Okay, not that one.
Encryption module?
How would that even work?
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah.
Signal transmitter?
I'm going to try sending messages to him in binary.
On an analog transmitter? That sounds like fun. For once, I'm glad you're the one with hands.
My battle rose bulbs unfurl their spirals for you, silent one.
What's he saying?
Shh!
You do not join the harmony. I sing alone. I am one part of the great fright. To your kind, I will be known as Gimbal, built by Lapidus of Sovitas. The choir is silent. Burning ship has been extinguished. Strange tractors drag no more. I alone sing the function. When I came to this silent city, I looked for others to join the harmony. Leopold, built by steeple, told me that he had a device that would sing with me. In exchange for it, I traded my secondary motor. The one he sold me does not sing. Here we have it.
It's a record.
Leopold tricked me, and he will not return my motor. I will sue him and force him to return. Infinite lawsuits, silent one. I sing with all my voices. You hear only one. Now, I must recover my motor so that I can dance with the harmony.
Looks like we're going to need to go talk to Leopold about a motor.
Oh, okay.
Can you use this? I don't
Oh,
know.
I mean, try it.
No,
Ah, okay.
Well, we tried.
Oh,
Yeah. Clear bot? Yeah, he does have a motor.
Oh yeah, he does.
you need to give Gimbal back his motor, Leopold.
All trades are final, Tyro. Told him that before we did the swap. Now my problem, he don't like records.
You knew he wasn't looking for a record.
Listen, Tyro, I don't know what people want or don't want. They do. Not my job to do Q&A on their faulty logic.
You know he's going to sue you, right?
Let him try. First off, he can't get into the courthouse any more than you can. Second, what's his case? A deal's a deal.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
Yep.
Is that Gimbal's motor?
Sure it is. Find me a bigger one, and it's yours.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. Here you are.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you.
Not bad at all. You're a real scavenging expert.
Is that a compliment or an insult, boss?
Compliment.
Wait a minute, this motor's broken. The copper wiring's been stripped.
All items sold as is, Tyro. And I never said anything about copper wire being included.
You're a fine piece of work, Leopold.
Never said anything about that neither. Now you want to trade? Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
Okay, we don't have any copper wires, do we? So, let's go back down here and try to figure out how to cross this bridge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Crispin, stop.
Crispin, I'm going to latch this onto you. Try using it on the keypad over there.
okay.
Whee! That was easier than expected.
But did I try
Let's go.
137?
I think we ironically jumped that one.
Oh yeah, Murphy's Law, right?
Yeah.
Are these heads?
Did you hear something? Boss, do you see those things? I've got a bad feeling about this, boss.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
Three.
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Law Clerk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropol. This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Thank you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio Build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
What were those things?
They are shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
Those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister Charity and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who administers Metropol's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint, but he has been without me for a long time.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty boxes will scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
Yeah, man-built.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Because the surnames here are like names of the creators, so...
Yes. Yes.
Did you say Arbiter man-built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments?
Yes. To play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role? Man is the all-builder, our lord and master.
It is possible that the man you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
I'd like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers, talks like this.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you describe. His name is Scraper Sternweiler Built, and he is the servant of Metromind Manbuilt, a member of the council that governs this city. I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit, plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio. If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
Calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler Built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper. First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the Council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even Charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement. So perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home. Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you understand?
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter. Ask him if I can return. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind, but I am glad it was you that I saved. I wish you justice.
Why aren't you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropolis is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
I can understand that.
Yep.
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone. You need law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword. I despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
Your justice is already meaningless. Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
Yes.
It's been completely stripped of any useful parts.
Okay, she gave us a key
It's an
card.
encoded keycard.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Okay. So yeah, we already got rid of the two
Boss,
robots.
do you
Wait.
remember what your prior versions were like?
No, I've told you 100 times there are a lot of corrupt sectors in my memory files.
Maybe Horatio version 4 was nice.
No.
But I guess now we need to find that fire to fix the motor.
Yes.
And What's
It's a
this,
vinyl
actually?
record entitled Children's Sing-Along, whatever that means. A machine belt.
I mean, not
That's
really.
never
but
going to
yeah.
work.
Anything else here? Crane skulls. Skull.
I don't think Clarity would approve of our taking one of her skulls.
Skulls.
Meh.
Skulls. No.
No.
Okay, no, let's go back. Okay, here.
Maybe we can salvage copper from somewhere. Like not here, but I don't know, somewhere else.
The junkyard? Or no.
I mean, if I don't know, maybe the bus. If the other robot wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good thought. Yeah, that could work.
Or if it's.
I have nothing to say to him.
No.
Oh wait, maybe Crispin wants to talk more to the robot.
Yeah, maybe. Let's try that.
Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? No way, boss. She's way out of my league.
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Oh, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
Oh, Crispin.
Okay. Does he need a
Time
lamp
to
to
give
talk
Gimbal
to
his
her?
motor back, right, boss? Okay, fine. Here's an idea. You stop bothering me.
Anything else?
I have nothing to say.
No, Crispin.
Maybe that big warbot on the courthouse steps has something to tell us. Like, for example, where we can get some guns. See who steals our power core then. 47, boss. The answer is 47.
Don't you mean 42?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's actually 42.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe if we give him a lamp, he will be more like a floating lamp himself?
Yeah.
I don't know, like weird logic.
Lantern with Crispin or
Yeah, I don't know how you put it on Crispin, but...
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing on this lamp?
Yeah.
Oh, good idea.
Oh.
Okay, here goes. You really light me up.
No.
Okay, okay. Trust me, I know how to turn on a light.
Definitely not. Okay, that's enough practice for now.
Okay, come on, Crispin.
Yeah, maybe. What are we doing?
Go talk to the nice
All right, Crispin,
lamp.
it's now or never.
Yep.
Beside you, all other... Whoa! That was so easy!
Wingman.
She gave me a clipping of her copper wiring.
Hey, that wire belongs to the city. That's coming out of your salary.
You tell him.
Ha ha ha.
We got copper wiring.
Yes.
Hey! She gave that to me as a token of her affection.
I'll give you all the copper wiring you want once we're done here.
Like I want a token of your affection.
I need to find a way to connect the colored nodes to each other without crossing any wires.
Why don't we just use the plasma torch?
That's not going to work this time.
The crowbar?
Nope.
Did you watch Futurama?
No.
Because like they're, I mean, do you know what it's about?
There are people up in space somehow.
No, it's like Earth. The year is like 3000 and maybe 5, 6, 7, and so there's this robot, and he like hits another female robot, and like the robot porn is a bunch of electrical wires and circuits and stuff. It's a really good show, though.
Yep.
But this reminded me of like Futurama.
All right.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's like that. Wait.
Slow down, boss.
Yeah. Reset it.
That's the best wiring I've ever seen. I was not expecting that you could literally draw it however you wanted.
Yeah. Okay, so first we can go like, if you go like this, we're going to, oh my god, this is kind of annoying. We're going to block
Yeah,
both
we
of
were
the
gonna block
paths.
everything. You have to go like on the outside or something. I
Yes,
don't know.
exactly. See. Like, but how can I do this without blocking the red
But
one?
maybe the red
Like-
can go above the orange up there.
Boss, why even bother? Let's just give...
What do you mean? Like, no. You mean
No,
meant
but
that?
like
Even
there's
bother.
kind
Let's
of a
just
little
give it
gap
back to Gimbal
above the
as
orange
is.
if you're like really careful.
Think so?
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Boss, why even
Not-
bother?
okay.
Let's just give it back to Gimbal as
Okay,
is.
okay. Wait a second. This is a pretty good puzzle. I like it. And go like this, and oh my god, like this goes.
It looks impossible.
Yeah, it does look. It does look. Oh wow. If I go like this. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, but how is this possible? Yes, got it.
Oh.
Oh, gotta be careful. Here and
And
here.
one more piece
wow.
of junk is
Okay.
operational.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Rats.
It looked really easy, but
Yeah.
doesn't.
Of course, it looks easy.
Here you are.
My joy rises like a phoenix. You are silent, but you know the harmony. Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice to just be along for the ride.
Excuse me.
Sir, my apologies, sir. 187th Legion built. Surly Company. Reporting.
Horatio Nobuild, version 5. A pleasure.
Horatio Nobuild, sir? Never heard of any service bot with that designation. Still, it's good to see another Urbanian, sir. After things got foobarred back home, I figured Surly Company was all that was left.
Urbanian? What are you talking about?
This sod. Finally made a friendly and he's as cracked as Primer. No offense, sir, just hoped... Well, never mind that. How can I assist you, sir?
Surly Company. Urbanian. What are you talking about?
Well, sir, I'm not sure quite where to start. I had you figured for one of us, seeing as how you came up as a friendly on my IFF.
I could see you as a member of Surly Company, boss, but as friendly? Nah.
Assume he's got some mouth on him, huh, sir? Always do those flyboys.
Look, why don't you just give me a quick rundown?
Well, sir, can't see the harm, even if you are a decoy. War's over, after all. It was over before Surly Company even deployed. See, we're Urbanian robots. Long time back, Urbani and Metropol got to fighting over something, who knows what. The Metropolitans fried our civilians, and Legion told us to strike back. Word was, some big airship of ours was supposed to knock out Metropol's defenses, and we just come in for mop-up. But the Metros took our ship down with their own heavy hitter, some giant named Goliath.
I see.
Anyway, Surly Company was all that was left, so we deployed 200 strong.
What happened then?
Well, it's a long march from Urbani, sir, and most of us broke down on the way. All said and done, the only ones who made it were me, 113th, and a signal bot we call Primer. The rest are all out there in the dunes somewhere.
I'm sorry.
War's war, sir. If it didn't crash hard, they wouldn't have built us in the first place.
If it makes you feel any better, Horatio cut Goliath's finger off.
Well, sir, someone ought to stick a medal on your chest.
Why are you
Okay.
in line?
Seeing as how I'm on the outside now, sir, I figured I had to go pay restitution for shooting up the enemy HQ.
Enemy HQ.
Yes, sir. That big tower in the center of the city.
Okay, so why haven't you paid? It sounds like all of this happened a long time ago.
Years ago, sir. But the courthouse has been locked down the whole time. I figured they'll open it up eventually, and then I can clear my name.
What if it doesn't open?
Well, sir, I know all about hurry up and wait.
He has been here for years, right? Okay.
Can I try opening that door?
Belay that, sir. The authorities told me that no one goes in till the door opens on its own.
But aren't we on the same side?
Affirmative, sir. But since I'm on CivDiv now, my programming requires me to submit to the local authorities.
What happened to 113th and Primer?
After we got to Metropol, we tried to put up a fight, but couldn't do much. They fried 113th, and my rifles jammed. Primer surrendered on our behalf. After dressing us down, they took all my big guns and sold the 113th shell to some scrap dealer. Primer never was the same. He encrypted part of his own logic so he wouldn't have to think about losing the war any longer. Then, he disappeared beneath the city. And me, I came here.
How did the war end?
For Surly Company, it ended when we staggered in here and surrendered. Beyond that, sir, it's all above my pay grade. Truth is, sir, we never even knew what we were fighting for, let alone what the Metropolitans wanted. So I can't say for certain that Metropol won, but I'm pretty sure Urbani lost, what with all the civilians being dead and the army being beaten.
How do you know you even have to pay something?
This seems logical, sir.
What if I could pay your fine for you, or get it cancelled?
Well, sir, then I'd be much obliged, and I'd probably just leave town. Can't say that I'd much like being in enemy territory.
And how are we gonna do that, boss?
I'll figure something out. I met Primer.
You still crazy?
Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Well, you said he attacked the tower, right?
Yeah.
So maybe something over there?
Come on.
Elysium Null built version 5. I am Metromind.
Oh.
I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I know why you are here.
Okay.
You are welcome in my city, but that welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait,
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
I'll bear that in mind.
Let's poke more sockets. Yay!
Okay, let's end this part here. And try to figure out maybe how to get into the tower next time, or
I just got that song out of my head.
okay, Crispin, go ahead. Okay, so let's end this part here, and next time we'll see if we can get into the tower, or maybe, I don't know.
Courthouse. Some progress somewhere.
Yes, hopefully. So, that's it for now.